When we talk about gardens, gardens definitely gives the inspiration and a refreshing energy as well as a sporadic color outlook, and it makes us to feel that we are close to the nature. In fact, this grandiose Vidhansouda, the place which was selected, was definitely a place where we were full of garden. The Mangaluru city itself was called as a garden city, and thereby, and there was a rich flora and fauna. Amidst of that, this Vidhansouda was built, and especially the trained staff from the Kew Garden from London, particularly M.H. Marigowda Sahab had come here, and he was the man who completely redesigned the layout of Vidhansouda garden. See, this is one thing. And the second wing, M.H. Marigowda, who happened to be the superintendent, he established a complete layout, maintenance of Vidhansouda. And we have many number of features. The planning and designing of garden as per the Vastu ensures the health and prosperity. And this was done by the director Krumbigal, if I am right. And garden allows us to feel close to the nature, and it gives refreshing energy. And Vidhansouda is fully surrounded by Ashokan tree, which is trimmed in a globular way, and it is a Vastu complaint. And between that, Plutoria pudica is one of the species being added. We have many species like golden cypress, Ficus fanda, Duranta gardenia. Amidst of all this, we have many number of small gardens. It's a Phenox garden, Valmiki Tapovan rock garden, Kengal Hanumanthaya garden, pump house garden, car garage wall, Nijalingappa and K.C. Reddy garden. Then again we see Jagjeevan Ram garden. Then many number of gardens have been named, and AG side garden, and again especially quadrangle gardens of Vidhansouda also being taken into consideration. The entire garden, which covers the whole Vidhansouda, is around 60 acres. Then particularly we have Ambedkar garden area, so the median area that is Gopal Gowda Circle to Police Timaya Memorial Road. And see, what we talk about this is garden plays a very important role. And from the corridors of the power, let us go to the first Bougainvillea garden well, this happens to be in the second quadrille which we come across in Vidhansouda, and especially we see almost all the Christmas trees which are very, very long over the years since the inception of this building. It has been built, and this is called Mentalia. This is like umbrella, and especially which gives a lot of shade, and this has been particularly done to accommodate the government employees who come over here to have their food, and that may be the possibly one reason. And this has been covered here. We have a canteen here. Right now the canteen is there. You see it lost. The canteen is there. Again, the power station is also here. And many of the tendrils. You see the tendrils have been grown. What kind of tendrils? Creeper. Ma'am, creeper. These are all the creepers. And particularly these creepers just grow a lot. And this is here which we are seeing the building at the ground side. This is the archives where almost all the entire documents have been preserved here. And again, this is similarly we see the Christmas tree, then again umbrella like tree, and this is definitely it gives creepers are planted here, and the power station, especially the cooling power station, has been established here, and thereby overall these two quadrangles, and definitely it gives a lot of aeration. That is one important, fresh air, as well as fresh air will be given, and it looks like very close to the nature. And both right now I'm standing just in between the council and the assembly chamber. See, just now I have come to the quadrangle garden of Vidhansouda. In fact, the measurement of this quadrangle is around 0.5 guntas. In fact, I have seen it is the buffalo grass which has been laid completely over the entire space, and we have seen all the different kind of shrubs, and these shrubs are Ficus fanda, and this has been lined entirely in this square. What I mean to say that the square Quadrangle garden. And this happens to be, you're just seeing the plant. This is the terminal mentali, and this is one kind of species, and this looks like an umbrella, and this happened to be planted here. And next thing, just now which you are seeing right now, this plant is called Ficus panda, which I have already explained to you. And coming up, we have been lining up, we have been seeing different kinds of trees also. And here one special kind of shrubs or trees are there, which is called Plumeria pudica, and this one Ijora. Then again coming, you see that these are all shrubs which are called Akelifa. And pudica I have already explained to you. Then again, umbrella like tree, it has been planted here. I'm just walking around to have an exact view of the garden. And this is Igeria, I think.
Yes,
Igeria. Izora. And these are popularly almost in the entire stretch of Vidhansouda, I mean the entire stretch of the Quadrangle garden. And these plants have been planted well and have been nourished well by the horticulture department. And amidst of this quadrangle, we see what is called as a beautiful garden. And I'm told that this beautiful garden has a fountain at the center, and this fountain was presented by Egyptian president, and I got information that during those days he was so impressed when he visited Vidhansouda, and that is how he has given the fountain was sent, and the fountain has been established. And this not only beautifies the entire stretch, and it gives a very coloring splash of water also, and this will be on only during the occasional.
ಹೊಸ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಲ್ ಬಟನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ.